Well, Pete, for you guys to not just make the regionals this year, but to be good enough to host a regional, unlike the last couple of years, where does that improvement have to come from?
I think having the right mentality all year. I think last year we kind of doubted ourselves towards the end of the year. Obviously, we had talent, offensively and defensively, and pitching. And just towards the end of the year, we started doubting ourselves a little bit. Hopefully, correcting that this year. The game is still in the circle, and so I feel pretty confident in the pitchers we're going to throw out there, and they're going to give us a chance.
What is that realistic, is that a realistic goal for this year's team to host a regional? Do you look around the locker room and go, yeah, this is a good enough team to accomplish that goal?
Yes.
Based on what? What makes you say that?
We can hit, we can pitch, and we can defend. And when you can do that, it comes down to mindset, because everybody's talented here. But you look at our roster, 1 through 22, we're talented. So when you're talented, we're going to be in every game. So if you're in every game, you got the ability to host regionals and supers.
Did you feel that way last year, or was it a different feeling?
No, I felt it last year too. I've really felt it every year I've been here.
Corey and Emma mentioned the mental side of preparing. What would a difference between last year and this year look like? On how do you mark success?
How we deal with failure. How do we prepare every day? Not just it's easy to be upbeat and ready to play right now. Can you bring that same intensity in April? It's just. I never thought we ever quit last year, but there were some times where I felt we weren't as aggressive at the end of the year as we were at the beginning. So those three things I think are important for us.
What do you set a goal for this season? What are your goals for this season?
A long-term goal is to win a World Series, and that's what it should be every year. But to get to the end of the year, and that's your lofty goal, you have to take care of your business today. And so I say it all the time with our players: is we need to stack days. Had a good day today. The last 3 weeks have been pretty impressive as far as development goes. So keep adding days together and see what happens at the end.
Pete, some years after this time of year, you've got a goal of, okay, we want to hit more homers this year, or we want to give up less homers than last year. What's the kind of is there a goal this year?
No, and I think I was asked that last year about all the home runs we hit. We always put a premium on bat speed offensively, and can we hit balls hard? And when you can hit balls hard, they're going to leave the yard. So is that going to be 66 like 22? I don't know. Is it going to be 100, 115? I don't know, but we can swing it. So we'll see what happens. As far as pitching goes, I think just limiting freebies is a big one for us, because we have the stuff to get people out. And when you put people on base, they don't have to earn it. Just becomes tough for us.
Your girl said, go ahead.
Was it? You felt you gave up too many walks last year? Is that when you look?
It just sometimes. I don't know the stats off the top of my head, but just in general, you go into years thinking just attack hitters and see where it goes.
Your girls said that you brought in a mental coach this year. Where did that decision kind of come from? And they said it's really made a difference.
Yeah, it stemmed last year. We had a series where overall on our team, I felt like we were down, and there were some really, really good players that were doubting themselves. And at the end of the year, I thought, what do we need to do better next year? And learned a long time ago from Mike Andrea at Arizona. He said, 75% plus of winning softball games is mental, but how often do you practice 75% of it? Nobody does. And so just the tools in the toolbox to be able to stay in the moment and have confidence and stay aggressive. I think that was like a thing we really wanted to develop this year.
So is that new? What's this person's name?
His name is Jason Kuhn. He's a former Division I baseball player and spent 7 or 8 years in the Navy SEALs.
So is he just like temporary for the preseason, or is
he's
it?
here. We did a Zoom with him today. We've done in person with him. We've done exercise session with him. I guess it's not boot camp. I don't want to put the kids like I'm making them do Navy SEAL stuff. But he came in the first practice, and it's 30 degrees in Beamer, and the kids he put them through the ringer, and it was good for us.
So is this like all season long? Is going to do this,
all
or
season? Yeah.
he's just for your team, I guess, or
Just
is
our
he?
team. Yep.
Is he a sports? So he's not a sports psychologist or anything.
He's a performance coach.
Coach, how important is it for programs like you guys to have a clean slate? You learn from the mistakes from last season, but then want to move forward.
Yeah, it's important. And like I said, after the last season, you just reassess where the program is. I was asked last week, to describe our program, and when you play Virginia Tech, we're gonna fight. We're gonna be in games, and but it starts again this weekend. And that's the thing is, we've been at it for a month, and it seems like we got back yesterday. So it's really easy to look ahead, but if you look ahead too much, the season's over. So really day to day, but we're excited to play somebody new this weekend.
Hitting wise, no more Ritter or Green or Fagan or Luco. Those are some pretty good hitters
Yep.
there, all conference folks. How much will you miss them this year or not?
You miss every graduating class in every sport that plays at Virginia Tech. I mean, that's the nature of college athletics, is you have them for 4, maybe 5 years, and you hope that who's behind those kids are ready to take the mantle this year. So we lose those kids, and we get another year with Peck, McMillan, Castine, on down the line. So the development of our sophomores has been really impressive for us. So that's the name of the game, is make your kids better, and hopefully they fill the shoes of the kids that leave.
So who takes those 4 spots? Who are the kind of new faces in the lineup to look for this year?
There's a lot. Yeager's swinging it, Leggette's swinging it, Maz is swinging it, Lynch, Jones, Abramovich. I mean, we got a lot of firepower.
No more Grina in terms of the pitching staff. Who takes those innings this year?
Well, there's a pretty significant jump in how Emma Mazzarone's throwing right now. When you got a lefty that's throwing 72 miles an hour, that's pretty legit. So we got her. She's gonna get more innings. And as far as impressive newcomers, Sophie Kleiman is throwing the crap out of it right now. So it's battle tested. She's thrown a lot of innings at Indiana. Keeps the ball down. Our infield defense is really good. So we're hoping to get a bunch of ground balls and pick them up, throw them out.
A lot of fun names on that non-conference portion of the schedule. What was your approach in building that non-conference schedule?
Just like years past, I mean, we don't shy away from good opponents. If you're trying to host regionals and supers, it comes down to RPI. We dodged some pretty good teams in our conference this year, so we have to make up RPI games when we can, and just happens that we have a pretty stout schedule early on.
Stanford and Cal look like pretty good newcomers to the conference, though, don't they?
Yeah, oh yeah. But I don't think we played Clemson. Who else, Chip? Clemson, Duke, and a couple others that just don't play them this year.
What were you looking for in the portal when you found Sophie Kleiman?
A pitcher.
What were you looking? Sorry, what were you looking for in the pitcher?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of kids in the portal, and when Sophie came to visit, her number one focus was getting better. It wasn't coming in here demanding anything on us. It wasn't demanding money. It was, hey, I want to get better, and I think I can do that here. And she's fit in as well as anybody.
Later this month, you've got the Hokie Invite in Salem. What do you think of the field you've got coming for that?
No, it's a good field for us, and it'll help RPI-wise again, having the field that we have, give us a chance to stay at home, save some money there, and wear and tear on our bodies. So I like the new park there. Moyer's awesome.